being time efficient. Time efficiency. Hello, you all. I'm Diana Brienne, and we are having this beautiful, beautiful day out here today. And I just finished my 5-mile run. Yippee! Age 62. Every day I am out here doing a 5-mile run. And the trail starts in the back of my yard. Then it connects over by the golf courses. And then I just keep running all the way to Dairy Queen. This is Grandma's porch, and this is where we sit as a family a lot. This is our back porch, and then we have a front porch, which many of you have seen. And so I got to thinking today about being time efficient. So what do I mean about being time efficient? To be time efficient, I believe that we have to make the most of our time without rushing. I do not believe in rushing because I believe that mistakes are often made when we rush. So we don't want to rush. And we want to enjoy. When we're rushing, we're not enjoying much of anything. So I believe in not rushing, first of all. Then I use a schedule book. I write everything down. Now, just because I write it down does not mean it's wrote in stone, so to speak. Doesn't mean that I have to absolutely achieve everything on that list necessarily. And it doesn't mean that it's not flexible. I leave flexibility in my schedules. That way, if something else comes about and I need to change it or modify that schedule, I can do so. But the schedule book really keeps me on track and keeps me focused, and I don't have to use excess mental energy in order to think about what I've got to do next. So that saves time in and of itself and keeps me organized. Second of all, I block periods of time out during the day for specific things. Like I said, it's flexible. I can change it at any point in time. But for example, I'm going back to college at age 62. So I have to block out a certain period of time where I'm totally focused in on my schoolwork. And I have a lot of it. Sometimes I block time out very, very late at night, and I shut myself off in my sunroom office. I have a second office in my home that is specifically for my schoolwork. And sometimes, for my YouTube videos too, for me to, put them up. And so that area is for that. My main part of my office I share with my husband, and it's in the front of the house, and I do everything else over there. And so, yes, I am very scheduled, very focused, and very efficient. I believe in efficiency because in order for me to get everything done that I'm doing in one day, and I do a tremendous amount, I'm an artist, I'm a writer, I'm a mother of 3 young adult kids, 2 of which still live at home, and hopefully will continue to live at home for a while. They go to college. My daughter just got her new apartment. And so my life is very, very scheduled and very busy, but it's not overloaded and it's not overwhelmed because I'm time efficient. And if I start to put too much on my schedule, I begin to remove things that are not as important because I don't ever want to go into overload, because overload is where mistakes live, where mistakes are made, where we get stressed and tired and exhausted, and that's not a good place to be. So I always stay out of overload. I stay in my comfort zone, and yet I max out my time. I utilize it wisely so that I'm not wasting time. I don't sit in front of TV. Often when I'm driving down the road and one of my kids are with me, I don't listen to the radio. We talk. We have great conversation. If I'm going out looking for antiques, I'll usually bring a friend along so that we can have our friendship time during that time rather than set aside a different time. When I'm out on the trail, that's often when my wisdom notes come to me early in the morning and also out on the trail running. And when I do that, I have my recorder with me and I come back and then I write them down and share them out. And And also, I make my phone calls while I'm out doing my run. So I'm being time efficient rather than set aside a time at home to make my phone calls. So I, most of the time do my telephone calls when I'm out and about. So being time efficient is such a necessary part of my busy life, and I'm so glad I do it. So you may want to consider being time efficient. So from my beautiful day to yours, may God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.